Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you some of my favourite things for the moment. I've not done a favourites video in what feels like a year, but it's not been. It's probably been like 6 months though. I just haven't been trying that many new products, and also I just don't think they're that interesting every single month. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you really enjoy them, I guess I could start doing them again. So I know that they're kind of a thing that not everyone's going to want to watch them every month. But let me know. If you like them, I'll continue to do them. So anyway, I'm just going to talk about some products that I've been really enjoying over the past God knows how long. I'm going to try and keep them to pretty recent favourites just to avoid boring you too much. That's what I'm going to do today. So let's do it. I'll start with beauty and then I'll move on to fashion and then maybe some TV, music, film. You know me, love to mix things up. There are 3 skincare items that are pretty new to me that I've absolutely fallen in love with and I look forward to putting on my face. The EmmasRectangle Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. You all know I've been using cleansing balms for a long time now. I love cleansing oils and balms because it's so much more gentle to take your makeup off at the end of the day. It smells like a spa. It smells like an EmmasRectangle facial. I went for an EmmasRectangle facial the other day and this just makes me feel like I'm back in that room, you know? Apply this all over my face. It feels super oily and not in a bad way. It feels really smooth and slippery and I just rub it all over on my eye makeup, waterproof mascara, the whole shebang, take a flannel, wipe it off, makeup gone. And it's the quickest, the gentlest, and I find some have like gritty bits in it, which I understand is there to exfoliate the skin and help work the makeup off your face, but I personally don't like how that feels because I rub it over my lips, it gets in your mouth, it's disgusting. The Sunday Riley, really don't like that one that much, but this one is so good. It's gentle and it just does what it needs to do and it does it really efficiently. So this has been a hero product for me. And then after that, I have really stripped down my skincare routine. My skin has been fighting back, I've been breaking out. I don't really know what's going on. It's really dry at the moment, which is again why that cleanser is so good because it's so moisturizing. But I think it's the change of the weather. It is so dry all over my face and I have patches of dry skin. So I was like, something is either drying my skin out or irritating my skin. I'm just gonna strip it back to something really simple. So the moisturizer I've been using is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream with time release hydro patches, moisturizes and nourishes. I was really kindly sent this and I've never tried anything from Fresh before. There's actually 2 items from Fresh in this video that I've recently been trying. I've heard quite a few people talk about this. I know Amelia Liana really likes this, and does Estee really like this? Maybe not Estee, I can't remember. I know that quite a lot of people I've seen talk about this in the past. I personally really dislike the smell of roses, which is a bit weird because everyone loves the smell of roses, but I just don't. I don't really like floral smells, full stop. So I was a bit like, I've never been, you know, really keen to try this because it's rose. However, when they sent it to me, I was like, I'll give it a go. Loads of people talk about it and oh my God, this is the best moisturizer I have ever tried. And I'm so glad they sent it to me. I use this morning and night. It is just a cream, a white cream, but the consistency and the texture of this moisturizer, I was literally FaceTiming Tim yesterday as I was putting this on and I was like, this is so enjoyable. It's thin and it feels like you're just rubbing water on your face. It's so smooth. Oh, it just feels amazing. And when I wash my face, because my skin is so dry, my face feels tight afterwards, even using something as moisturizing as the EmmasRectangle one. So putting moisturizer on, it's like a drink of water for my face. It feels incredible and it is the gift that keeps on giving. I feel hydrated all throughout the day and yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I recommend this to any of my dry skin, normal skin girls. Maybe not for oily skin, it is very hydrating, but it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel greasy. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend this moisturizer. Please go get it. Thank you. Have a nice day. The other item from Fresh is the Fresh Sugar Peach Hydrating Lip Balm. I am not one to wear lip balm because if I wear lip balm, I become reliant on lip balms. However, they sent me this. I was like, oh, that's nice. I'll put that in my drawer and probably never use it because I avoid using lip balms. But I started getting super dry lips the other day. I also think that the Morphe liquid lipsticks give my lips a slight allergic reaction because whenever I use them, they dry my lips out and they swell up on the inside, so I think I'm allergic to them. So I've been using the Lano Lips ointment, my Elizabeth Arden, and then I thought, well, I'll try this. And this has been in my handbag ever since. It smells amazing. Peach is one of my favourite scents. It smells so good. It's just a lovely peachy lip balm. It doesn't look tinted on your lips. It feels really hydrating. I only apply it when I feel like I really need it, but I want to put it on all day because I love how it feels on my lips, but I don't want my lips to need lip balm, but they do need lip balm at the moment. It's kind of a vicious cycle. I'm weak. If you want a lip balm that looks really pretty, lovely and chic, nice to take out of your handbag, I highly recommend this one. Fresh is doing good things. Another one of my favorites is the curling wand that I use. It's the chopstick curler. I will link it down below if you want to curl your hair like this. If you're new here, this is not my natural hair texture. And I'll link also down below the video where I show you how to do it. So that's down there if you're interested in getting your hair like this. Anyway, we got a little drugstore foundation. This is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation, and I use the shade Medium Olive. If you know me, you know that I only ever use dewy foundations, glowy, like the Pro Glow, or the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless, or the NARS Natural Radiant, or the Armani Luminous Silk. All of these words, luminous, glow, but I saw so many people raving about the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and I'm trying to incorporate more affordable products into my everyday makeup routine because your everyday makeup is the stuff that you repurchase, and I'm spending so much money on my makeup and I don't need to because I have so many wonderful products and there are so many great products on the high street. So I wanted to try a new foundation and I wanted to get something that was matte and that would last all day. So this is for when I'm going up and down to London and I'm on the tube and I'm hot and I'm sweating and I've got a full day ahead of me and I don't want it to look heavy and I don't want it to look cakey, but I want it to last. This is my perfect foundation. Medium Olive is my perfect shade for the moment. It's crazy. It is such a beautiful finish. It's thin and extremely pigmented. A really thin layer gives you good coverage and it is matte, but it's not an uncomfortable drying matte. It's like a demi matte, so it still shows the glow of all of my, because I put so many glow products underneath it. I still pound on the highlight underneath my foundation. This allows it to shine through and it lasts all day, and it's what I'm wearing right now. It photographs beautifully. It looks great in direct sunlight, which is something that I look at. You know, you don't want to be out and about and then walk into direct sunlight and people will be like, oh my god, whoa. I highly recommend it if you need a drugstore. I think it's like £15, which yes is higher end drugstore, but it's not, you know, between £20 and £40, which is the other kind of foundations that I use. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. They kindly sent me all of the shades the other day, which I was so excited about because everyone has been talking about using this for contour and I only had the shades that match my face. So I picked out the shade Chestnut and I've been using it as my cream contour. Now, I have never been someone who likes cream contour. It never looks good on me. I feel like I don't blend it quick enough, something goes wrong and it always looks a bit funky. But this is perfect. 3 dots on each cheek, 5 dots on my forehead, buff it in with a brush and it looks perfect. It's the perfect shade. It is the perfect consistency. It blends in with my foundation. And when I break out on the sides of my cheeks. And rather than using, you know, a bronzer or something that is gonna wipe away anything underneath and reveal my blemishes, this adds more coverage because it's a concealer. So it helps to conceal the blemishes that I have in my contour lines, which is a really unfortunate place to get blemishes, but what can you do? So yes, it's really high coverage. I also like it for the rest of my face. I like it under my eyes. It's much more moisturizing than the Shape Tape. It comes in a whopping great tube. and I think it's absolutely excellent. So yeah, Chestnut is my contour shade, Sand is my skin tone shade, and Almond is my under eye highlight shade, if you are wondering. Really, really great concealer. And then on top of that, the bronzer that I've been loving is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. My sister brought this back for me from LA. I believe you can get this on some websites. I'll try and find it and link it below for you if you can. This is in the colour Deep Bronzer. This smells amazing. It makes your brush smell nice. Oh, it smells like coconut and just holiday. It just smells like holiday. It is a satin finish. So it isn't shimmery, but it isn't matte. It's got a bit of a glow to it and it looks like butter on your skin. I just buff it in on top of that contour as a light extra bronze, and it makes my skin look amazing. Oh my gosh. It's a drugstore product, but it's not drugstore price. It's definitely a little bit more expensive than the drugstore. Hello, sorry, it's been a really long time. It's been like an hour. We had a full up memory card situation, but we're back. Where was I? Okay, the next product is really bougie. I was so excited. I did an Instagram post with Dior makeup last month. Who's texting me? This was my favorite product out of all the products. I really loved the foundation. I really liked the eyeshadow palette, but the standout product was the highlight. So this is the Dior Backstage Glow Face palette, and the Strobe Gold is the highlight that I'm wearing right now. The most stunning highlight. I don't know if you can see that. It isn't super glittery, it just looks like a sheen. It's the perfect shade, it's the perfect light gold. It's not too dark on me, there's no like shadows, it's not too light, it doesn't look icy, it doesn't look like a white streak. It is just the perfect highlight, and I've been obsessed with this. And the packaging is really nice and chic. I wish that I had it in an individual though, because I don't really tend to use the other products all that much. I have contours and blushes and bronzers that I prefer, but that highlight is so stunning. Okay, the final makeup product is actually the mascara that I'm wearing right now. This is the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara, which really makes me laugh. It's a really funny name, Mr. Big. I've been trying recently so many mascaras because I'm planning on filming a video where I try like 15 different mascaras out and tell you the best ones. So I have been on the hunt for the mascaras that make the cut into this video. So it means I've been buying a lot of mascara and trying a lot of mascaras, and the one that I've been testing out recently has been the Monsieur Big, and this is incredible. My lashes are so long and thick and volumized, and you can see them now. This is one coat. I was going for the natural look today on my lashes, and this is how they look. So amazing, and it's so quick. The brush is different to what I would normally go for, but it works really well. It's incredible. It's such a good mascara. I got this because Alana Davidson always talks about it, and I love Alana. I think she's amazing. I think we would be best friends if we met, but whatever. So when she talked about this, I was like, I need to give it I need to give it a go. And I did, and I love it. So yeah, if you are on the lookout for a hyper volumizing, lengthening and lifting mascara that's quick and looks fluffy, like it doesn't look chunky and clumpy, it keeps your lashes looking fluttery and soft, then I highly recommend this one. On to my fashion favourites. The first one is this jumper, and this is from And Other Stories. I bought this at the beginning of the month, or was it last month? Oh, it doesn't matter. The one thing I will say is that it has bobbled horrifically. I didn't wash it inside out, and it does say wash inside out, and honestly, if I could turn back time, I would have washed it inside out, because it is really bobbly and I need to get my bobble off out. But I love the shape, I love the colour. It's the perfect high neck, it's really soft, it's not itchy. I'm literally just wearing this jumper, I'm not wearing anything underneath this jumper, and it doesn't feel scratchy. It's really comfortable, it's quite short, it's not quite cropped, but it's not a long length, so it looks great with high-waisted jeans. And it's got kind of big balloony sleeves. I am obsessed with this jumper. Yeah, it's amazing, I love it so much. The next favourite is a pair of jeans that I have been living in, that you will have seen many times. Actually, my three favourites are all in this picture. this picture here. Spoiler alert, the jacket is also a favourite. So these jeans are from ASOS. They are crazy high-waisted and they're kind of like cocoon leg. They're like super baggy. Jeans for me are very difficult to find that are baggy because I have got thunder thighs and a half. For my size, my thighs are huge. For my size, my thighs. So it's really difficult for me to find jeans that are actually baggy because they end up being too big around my waist and then they just don't fit me right. These fit me perfectly around the waist and they actually come with the belt. The belt comes with the jeans and they've got turned up bottoms. They're super loose, super baggy, so comfortable. They aren't the most flattering shape, but they are really cool, really edgy and really comfortable, which is my priority. I'd rather that than flatteringness. So yeah, these jeans are gonna be definitely a staple for me forever and ever and ever. Love these so much. Final clothing item is the jacket that has stirred the internet. You guys have fallen in love with this jacket. This is from Weekday and it is an amazing granddad chic houndstooth bomber-ish jacket. It's got these amazing black buttons. It's massive. I got it in a size large. I definitely could have gone for a medium. Large or extra large? Large. It is extremely oversized, but I still love how big it is. It's such a cool shape. The sleeves are huge. It goes just over everything and I'm completely and utterly besotted with this jacket. I've worn it basically every day. It looks great with this jumper. It's gonna be my autumn jacket. I'm gonna wear it every single day forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You guys keep asking me about it on my Instagram, so every item that I'm talking about now is linked down below, so I will link this down below for you guys. So you can go and pick it up if you want it, because it's amazing. Finally, an item that I know this won't shock you. My beautiful Gucci boots. This isn't finally, there's another item after, I don't know why I said finally. I'm just gonna hold one because they're quite heavy. These were a very big splurge for me. Very unlike me to buy something so big. I have worn these surprisingly a lot. They are very out there, they're very, very statement, and they do take quite a lot of breaking in, I will say that. Kind of like breaking in a pair of Docs. However, I have definitely done that now. I've worn them for many, many days out around London, around Birmingham, and it's taken like 6 or 7 hours for my feet to start to get uncomfortable. So yes, I will link these below. There's an amazing, amazing dupe that I've found that are only £40, so a fraction of the price of these. So I will link the dupe down below as well as the original Gucci boots. So if you want to get the look and the appearance of the Gucci's, but for a fraction of the price, they are linked down below for you. And the dupes are also vegan, so if you don't want the leather version, there is a vegan leather version linked down below for you. So I love these. I love the contrasting white laces. The boots are in your face, but the branding is not. So that's all I'm gonna say about the boots. I'm not gonna go into too much more detail because I did do an entire video on them. And there is an entire video coming about how I would style them. So keep your eyes peeled for that. The final clothing item are these babies. These are my Nike Cortez, and this is the original colorway. So the white with the red tick and the blue, what's this called? Like little platform. I have these shoes. Do you remember I had them in pink with the red tick and then the retro font on the back? So this is also like a retro font, but it's a slightly different font. My other ones are more like a bubble writing, like 70s inspired font, and I love that. These I've worn to death. These Nike Cortez are by far the most comfortable shoes I've ever owned, ever worn. I definitely want to get them in some other colours because they make my feet look tiny. I've got a size 7, well I'm a 6.5, but I often just go for a 7, and I'm only 5'3.5", so for me, I've got big feet for my height. Cracking balance. It runs in my family. My sister's got big feet too. Shoes that make my feet look petite go down a treat for me. I mean, I don't always use that. Like the Gucci's make my feet look enormous, but like they're massive boots, of course they will. Because of the little rounded toe, they look super, super short and make your feet look tiny. So my dad saw these on the floor the other day and was like, those aren't yours, are they? And I was like, yeah, they are. It's like, they look tiny. I was like, that's why I love them so much. Because they do, they make your feet look tiny. I love the pops of red. White trainers go with absolutely everything, obviously. They're really retro looking, so they just look great with everything in my wardrobe. They're just the best shoes ever. Go get them. Beauty, fashion, skincare, all out of the way. Let's talk about TV. First things first, if you haven't watched Ozark yet, you need to watch Ozark. Tim and I just finished season 2 and it's honestly one of my favourite things I've watched in a long, long, long time. It's about a kind of suburban family and the dad is a money launderer for the Mexican drug cartel. It's basically how a seemingly very normal family relocate to the Ozarks and have to continue this business that they are illegally part of, and it's about the characters that they meet, the issues that they come across. It's just brilliant. I love how it's filmed. I love the style of it. The acting is really, really great. Great plots. Great character arcs. I just think the whole thing is brilliant and Tim and I absolutely love it and we can't wait for season 3. What else? Big Mouth. Oh my god, I know I've talked about Big Mouth before, but Big Mouth is about, it's kind of like if Rick and Morty was going through puberty. It's basically like if Morty had his own show with all of his little prepubescent friends. That's what it would be like. It's really adult humour, pretty dark humour in places, about a group of teenage kids who are going through puberty and they manifest puberty into a literal monster called the Hormone Monster and the Hormone Monstress. It's just about how these kids start to deal with new emotions and it's really funny. Like it just gets my sense of humour. It is my sense of humour to a T. It is messed up. Like the first few episodes, you can tell that they don't want to push the boundaries too much and they're trying to find their feet. But by the end of the first season, things get weird. Things get so weird and it's hilarious and I couldn't recommend it more. And season 2 just aired on Netflix and we watched the first episode the other night and it is hilarious. We've started watching Maniac, which I'm enjoying so far. Haven't watched enough of it yet to really get a good feel for it, but I am enjoying it so far. I like the style. I feel like that's basically everything. Music wise, I just realised my internet's not working. Subterranean Homesick Blues by the Lumineers. It's a cover of a Bob Dylan song and it's really good. Sorry, the sound quality on that one's not very good. I also have been loving Mumford & Sons' new song Guiding Light. I did a lovely dancing performance for Tim to this song, so now when I hear it, it just makes me want to dance because I danced hard to this song. That is it. That is it. I feel like this has been really long, longer than my usual favourites, but I hope you enjoyed it. I have been loving lots of things. That's it. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please, please, please do subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I promise I will try and keep you entertained at all costs. And give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And if you think that I should continue doing monthly favourites, or should I do them more like this, more like overall like every few months, comment down below letting me know how you think I should do it, because I do enjoy talking about products, but I don't want to bore you, basically. Let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have the best day. I love you so much, so much. Follow me on Instagram, which is linked down below, as well as my Twitter. Keep up to date with what I'm doing, and Instagram is where you will see my fashion favourites being styled. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!